Okay, so sometimes my moves miss for no reason. They just miss. Worse than Shigaraki miss. People can level 2 in the middle of my pressure and there is nothing I can do about it. I have no armor in a mode where I'm not fused with Dark Shadow, but in a fused mode, I do have armor. And I also have the hardest execution-wise combos in the entire game. The amount of drops is just hilarious. With all that said, I also have a move that, if hit, brings me around, I don't know, 60% damage if I'm not trying with it hitting. And if it doesn't hit and my opponent blocks it, for instance, with the right supports, or almost with any support, I can just break his guard. Easy, and then do another full combo. If I don't have supports, I can cancel it at any time in Unblockable, and you have to guess. It's almost undodgeable, and it reaches almost full screen. What do you think is the move I'm going to use the most? I really hate it when Tokoyami players start mashing level 1, and I do believe that level 1 is broken, completely broken, as well as this character. But when you play as Tokoyami, everything points to level 1. Let me explain why this character is just evil. Completely evil. This should be a villain. Okay, so see this move? It's a great meaty. Incredible meaty. But also it builds shit tons of meter. Incredible amounts of meter. In fact, in one combo, I gain full bar. And if I have 2 full bars of meter, starting in the beginning of the round, 10 seconds in, you waste a bar, because your level 2 is horrible, and level 1 is guaranteed damage. No reason not to do it. And because you already have another bar, and your opponent does not have much health left, why not do it again? To finish the round. Logically, even if you're playing legit, there is no reason not to use it. But even if you're an honest player, you run in, you do combos, you don't use any, I don't know, some trickery bullshit, you don't try to abuse things, you kind of feel nasty, you know, this weird feeling inside as if I cheated somehow, but when I look at it, my full combos build lots of meter for a reason. I don't really have anything else to waste it on. Do I just not waste meter? That would be foolish, right? Or not? There's a bunch of excuses in my mind. And technically there is a way to stop it. You know, if opponent does a projectile while I'm doing my level 1, well, technically before I do my level 1, it has to predict it. His projectile will hit Dark Shadow and that will interrupt the ultimate. But he has to do it at the exact same time as I'm activating this shit, and if I block the projectile and activate it, there is no way to punish it at all, and there is no way to save yourself. That's why, even though I don't really have much health now, in fact I don't really have any health at all, I'm not nervous, because I know that I just need to press a button, and that's it. Bait out Shigaraki, just in case. And do it again. No saving. This is so broken! This feels very broken. Incredibly broken. I have no excuse, but I'm gonna try and use it less. That's it. That's just to show you that it's broken. Not that I really wanted to use it. I hate using it. I think that it's very unhealthy for me to be fighting guys like Jiro Todoroki's and all the other zoning messes because I get triggered. When I get triggered, I tend to release my shit in form of level 1s. You don't want to see it. It's a mess. So Tokoyami actually has the second set of combos that goes from his kicks. That is again very hard to do, but I'm gonna try and show it to you in this battle. By the way, the fused mode with Dark Shadow is kind of a neat because sometimes it glitches in a way that your opponent can't go through Dark Shadow that's in front of you, and you can get free hits. But it also sometimes glitches not in your favor and you miss hits. It all depends on who's got the favor of the abyss. I forgot the end of this combo. That's why I finished it wrong. Didn't get much meter either. I can technically finish it here just by doing the level 1, but trying to control myself. Must not level 1. So glad I was in the fused mode in order to get the armor. Must not level 1. Fail the combo. Must not. There's no health. What's so flipping ever? Could be so easy. Fuck's sake. First of all, he starts spamming like this, just going around. Why is it allowed for him to do this shit, but it's not allowed for me? Fuck it. Let's do it. Just once. Just once. Oh, I released it to the projectile! That was literally the only way to save himself. Okay. Maybe that was karma. Delivering its wrath because I failed on conquering my demons. But on the other hand, haven't showed you just how broken it is inside the combo. That is just 2 bars that I can build easily in 1 round. 80% damage! But on the other hand, do you want to see how much damage my armor move does? None! Fucking none! This is Shinderu. Haven't heard the name of the combo? Double Feather Tsukuyomi. We were dead the moment it began. Anyway, not using it anymore, just to showcase, okay? It's not that I want to use broken stuff. I can use this as a broken stuff, by the way. It's my aura pressure. You can basically, if you do it correctly, it needs tuning, but you can keep the string of punches going, and your opponent will have to guess when the streak ends. And if he guesses incorrectly, you get lots of meter. That you will not waste for level 1, of course. But anyway, the point is that once you use level 1 a couple of times, your opponent... What is this bullshit blocking? And look... Maybe it's not so broken. On the other hand, I don't know. I mean, when you look at this, like, why do I have to chase? I have the advantage. Why do I have to dodge and then get bullshit? One last time. I swear this is the last one. The last one. This is it. I'm off the needle. That's it. That was the last one. The last one, I swear. That's it. Not doing it again. Only level 2s. That's it. Whew. I'm off. Off. Oh, by the way, just a side note, while I was trying to build my style without level 1s, I found a bullshit reset that is kinda like an infinite if you don't know what to do against it. And if you see any Tokoyami doing this, because it is straight up from the oven, you have to jump in the middle of it. And don't try to punish it, because it's unpunishable. But that's just a tip, in case you see somebody do it. I will not do it on this guy, because, again, it's just as fair as level 1. But it's very hard to be fair with Tokoyami. Incredibly hard. I try to play without level 1s, I find some insane reset bullshit. I try to play with level 1, I'm just broken. I'm broken, I can't! Tokoyami is definitely top 3 most powerful characters in this game, with that level 1. I didn't do it correctly. I'm practicing. Everything that's nice is hard to do with Tokoyami. The light side is always harder to progress through than the dark side. The guy lags. The guy lags incredibly. Okay. No level 1. No. That combo though. I thought you always think that you position yourself correctly and then no. I failed the combo. I keep thinking about it though. Oh, I can use it now. Oh no! Fuck it. Level 2! I'm not permitted to use level 1, but nobody said anything about level 2. Believe it or not, that barely killed. His level 2 is, very not worth it at all, compared to level 1. Man, it's rare when you see Tokoyami without a meter. Feels kinda lonely. No supports, no meter. Well, because of that damned level 2. It scales heavily inside the combos, that's why nobody uses it. Also, the longest animation ever. And plus to that, it's very easy to miss, because it goes into a forward direction, even though it covers a bit above you. It's still hard to hit with it. And if you miss or opponent blocks it, I am not sure that you're safe. So literally no reason to use it. And throwing it out raw feels very suicidal, because the reach isn't great either. Anyway, I'm really glad for the second round, because it doesn't really matter. If I lose this one, then I just built a meter, and I confused my opponent with my ridiculous playstyle, and I learned something about him. If I win, then, oh, okay, I won, somehow. So I don't really have to struggle with not using level 1 here, even though in my mind, I constantly see situations where, oh, I can press it now, and now, and now, and it will give me advantage. It will do something that will make me win, you know? It's like an addiction. You need another dose of level 1. Feels kinda good when you release it. But then after you've done the dirty deed, it feels terrible. I can't believe he converted it from Ida. Should have level 1'd your ass. And when you don't do it, you feel as if you should have done it. It's complicated. I call it the curse of the dark ones. Very edge. God fucking damn it! This combo is way too hard. I like how if somebody grabs Dark Shadow or does damage to it. Oh no. It doesn't matter. I mean, your health, your guard does not decrease. You went for level 3? You were playing with high forces here, but once I get out of this debuff, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. It's rising! Temptation. Can't even convert this. Okay, safe zone. I have no health. Oh, I can feel it! The cravings! It's so easy! The darkness! It calls for me! I can't!
Revelry in the dark.
I think I've traded level 1 addiction for level 2 addiction. Great.